possible.
Well, now we'd like to reintroduce you to an old friend. Actually, she's not very old, only a year and a half. Now, you may remember our stories about Leia, a golden retriever puppy the Newsbeat's Mike Lewis raised for Leader Dogs for the Blind. Well, she passed her training and is now working as a leader dog in Windsor. Mike tracked her down recently and has this final chapter in the making of a leader dog.
Her name is Leia. That's short for leader, as in leader dog. And now she's opening doors for Frank DiPierdomenico, who lost his sight when he was 12 years old. He tried traveling with a cane, but never felt safe.
Yeah, I just go crashing into to benches. They have these concrete benches in Windsor, and I'd crash into those, and you know, crashing into telephone poles. And I thought I better get a dog before I end up killing myself.
Now Frank travels with Leia by his side. She's come a long way in a year and a half. This golden retriever was born to be a leader dog, bred for attributes like intelligence, temperament, and size, although it took a while for those to show up. Leader Dogs for the Blind handed her over to my daughters and myself when she was 6 weeks old. Our job was to take care of her and to socialize her, introduce her to lots of people and places so she'd be ready for anything. And we taught her a few things, leading on the left, trying to ignore distractions. Eventually, she started coming to work with me. This future leader dog began her career as a news hound and quickly became our newsroom mascot, a soft, smiling face in a place where hard news is the order of the day. But shortly after her first birthday, it was time for Leia to go off to school. The trainers at Leader Dogs taught her how to lead a visually impaired person through the daily hazards that most of us take for granted, like busy streets. Recently, we went to see how she's doing in her new career. Actually, I just wanted to see her again.
You mind if I pet her?
Oh, not at all.
Come here. Come here.
Look at that.
How much you little beer. Oh, my
Give her a kissy on the nose.
But now Leia has a new family, and Frank is her focus, leading him through his daily routine and around the obstacles that used to block his path. With Leia beside him, those days are behind him. Now it's full speed ahead. And Frank says Leia has given him something more than independence. She's given him a big dose of self-esteem.
And I notice even myself, even walking, I'm walking much more erect now, and I don't have to take that extra step because I know that the dog's going to lead me around the barriers or lead me around people, and it definitely increases your self-esteem for sure. How did you do? How was your day? You ready to cross?
He no longer has to depend on anyone but Leia to take him anywhere he wants to go. His wife, Debbie, says she's proud of both of them.
When you're visually impaired and you have to rely on everybody else, you get to a point where you feel uncomfortable asking people to do stuff for you, and he doesn't have to do that anymore. He has Leia.
Forward.
And Carmen, of course, you remember Leia. I'd like to introduce you to Frank as well.
Frank, it's certainly nice to meet you. Now, I know I'm not supposed to pet her because she's working, but I remember an energetic pup that was hard to calm down, but look how calm she is.
Oh, she's still a very active dog. I'd like to thank the team here at Channel 4 as well as Mike Lewis for doing such a great job raising her, and it's a fantastic dog. Really made a big difference in my life.
Looks like she's got a wonderful home, too. And even though Leia isn't in the newsroom anymore, we're still working with Leader Dogs for the Blind. Our newsroom is putting the school's lectures on cassettes, isn't that right, Mike?
That's right.
And students are learning more about living with a leader dog.
And you know, Frank, it was really hard to give her up, but it is so worth it by seeing how much she means to you and your family.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thanks.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Devin, back to you.
What a great experience that's been. Well, we spend a lot of our time in our